November 11th, 2001 was a day of pain. I live in infamy. You know, when you go through trauma in your life, you get a new reality. Yes, joy is still possible. It's vital. It's necessary. It's what humans are supposed to have. Purpose is still there. And knowing that you're a loved child of God is still there. But you have different awarenesses. You have different awarenesses and different triggers and just different... After you go through trauma, it's impossible to be naive. It's impossible to be ignorant. It's impossible to live in bliss. You can numb it and get inebriated on your drug of choice. We've all been tempted. In my opinion, we've all in our own ways have numbed ourselves from that deep pain that trauma brings. I have. There are various vices. Sometimes you get lost in it. Terrifyingly, I've seen myself lost in my own vices, trying to forget pain, trying to forget fear, trying to avoid. Also, it's a blessing because you don't get blindsided. Living naively is not truly living. You never fulfill your purpose and mission in life by being ignorant. The United States of America, we took another step in becoming a more perfect union, and unfortunately thousands were murdered in that process. To the loved ones of those individuals, I won't attempt, in the words of Abraham Lincoln, to beguile your true pain away. I'm grateful to be able to pray for you. Pray for your loved ones. I can't imagine that pain. And then subsequently, all the individuals who sacrificed, either as a family, and I'm including friends. You know, life is too hard, honestly, that either a friend's a family or he's not a friend. Or in the process of having that friend develop that kind of brotherhood or sisterhood, that family feel, because life's too short just to have fence sitters, including friends who are fence sitters. You're either a friend that's family or a friend that's becoming family as trust is built, or we're not wasting our time with this. In my opinion, the subsequent war is all those who lost loved ones, including the horrible withdrawal from Iraq during President Biden's administration. The blessing is, think about all the lives who've been saved through airport security, through the killing of Osama bin Laden, which was a blessing to the world. That murderer was killed. I do commend President Obama for carrying that out. I disagree with almost every single foreign policy decision he made. But that one I'm grateful for, and I'm grateful for his efforts in doing that and his service, and also the servicemen and women, both in uniform and not in uniform, help carry that out. To all the incredible, godlike, heroic acts of saving other human lives I'm not aware of. On 9/11, thank you. Whether you're in this life or in the next, thank you. You know, when you're in pain in life, when you have a vice that I was talking about earlier, you've been through trauma, you're in that dark moment, late at night, even in the middle of the day. As Robert Downey Jr. said, it's easy to embrace hopelessness. It's so easy. It's just our carnal state, as the Book of Mormon would say. The natural man wouldn't embrace fear. It is a natural response. Fear, fear, and fear. But we must not live life of fear, because that's not living. It's either going to kill somebody, hurt somebody, abuse somebody, or do all that to yourself. It's hard for a more perfect union. Every single one of us right here in life right now, who are human, we're imperfect. We have emotions, we have things. And then when you add in mental health, and then indoctrination and childhood trauma and ignorance, we get some really dangerous, particularly when the human natural response is fear, we get very dangerous possibilities. And we as citizens must take precautions, and that's what 9/11 taught us. For example, at the airport. It's no accident that outside that tragic airline accident that happened just days after the inauguration of President Donald J. Trump, when the American airline collided with a Army helicopter, there has been effectively, as far as my knowledge, which I could be corrected on this, there's been 0 fatalities at U.S. airports. The heightened security is a huge blessing. I need to check that, but certainly flying an airplane, there hasn't been. On U.S. airports, if you hop on a Delta flight, there hasn't been hijacks since 9/11. The heightened security has allowed us to provide safety. It can be annoying and aggravating, but it's for sure better than a repeat of 9/11. 9/11 was a time of growing for the United States, a time of becoming a more perfect union. It was a time of pain, but we became stronger through that pain. To you, or you, who are going through pain right now, there's hope. 9/11 taught us that. We received safety from those events. The pain we go through in life is an opportunity for growth. We have hope as Americans. Let's not lose that. Let's never embrace hopelessness, because we can do this. Thank you for watching another episode.